Hey everybody, I am Becca the Bucket, and this week we're cooking fried rice. Now, I'm not using an actual recipe this time because I couldn't find one that was just the fried rice. Just about every recipe I looked at had some form of meat in it, so it doesn't really change things. Some flavors change a little bit, but I'm going off of what I know works, and I'll walk you through it, and I will post a recipe in the description for you guys to read, so you actually have something, typed out. We're using more new equipment. Per my stepdad, we got some lighting, and do we have any other new equipment other than that?
New firmware.
New firmware. So that'll be exciting. It'll be a little bit smoother, a little less grainy, I guess. Let's get started. Okay, so first things first, we gotta have our pot. And next we need 2 cups of rice. Next is 4 cups of water. After that, we need 1 teaspoon of salt. And then it is 1 tablespoon of butter. Now, the instructions I'm giving you for this rice are specific to the brand. Whenever you're cooking rice, you always want to follow the instructions given to you for that particular bag of rice, because not all of them cook the same. Next, we bring it to a boil, so you want to turn it on to high heat. And this particular brand wants me to stir it while I'm bringing it to a boil, so I'm going to do that, and I'll see you after it's boiling. Alright. Now that we're at a boil, what we're going to do is we're going to turn the heat down to low. We're going to put a lid on it, and then we're going to let it simmer. The bag I'm using doesn't specify how long to let it simmer for, but I've used it before, and I usually let it go for like 10 minutes, and then I'll check it. When it comes to rice, you don't want to keep lifting the lid off, but you can kind of take a peek and see if there's still water in it, and you basically want to bring the water down until it's virtually non-existent. Okay, so timer went off. I tilted the pan when I was wearing an oven mitt so that I could check and see how much water was in there. And it looks like it's about done, so we're going to take the lid off and take a look now. Okay, it looks pretty done. I don't see any water sitting on top. It's not bubbling on the sides, so let's take a look. Okay, so you guys see that? There's no water left at the bottom. That's what we're looking for. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip this around a little bit, loosen it up. We're going to set it off to the side while we start cooking our vegetables. Okay, so next we're going to start prepping all the vegetables and stuff and get that all cooked through while we wait for our rice to cool down a bit. So first we need our wok, okay, and next we need a little bit of oil for the pan. After that we need our, well, I got a couple of different vegetables. You guys can pretty much use whatever you want. I have peas, I have carrots, which I am using leftover from last week's video, so they're the real thin ones. You can use the regular, like I have frozen peas, you can use the frozen carrots too. I'm also using onion. And then we also have green onions. And now that I have everything in, we're going to turn the heat on to low. Well, low medium. And we're just going to cook those until until the carrots are soft and the onions are translucent. Okay, so now that our onion is mostly cooked through, we're going to go ahead and add 2 eggs, and we're going to scramble those up a little bit. Okay, now we're going to add back in the rice that we've been set to the side. Now we're going to mix that around a little bit. Okay, so now that we have the already cooked rice in there, we got the onion and the carrots and everything all soft and the eggs mostly cooked. We're going to turn it back down from medium-low just to low. And we're going to add in the soy sauce. Now the soy sauce is to your taste, add as much as you like, add as little as you like. I'm going to probably use around 4 tablespoons to start with, and I'm using the low sodium soy sauce. Now usually when I add in sauces without an exact amount, I go for color first, and then after I stir it around I try a little bit. Okay, so now that I got it mixed around, it's a pretty good color, it smells really, really good. I'm going to try a little bit. See how it tastes. It's still a little bland, so I'm going to add some more. Maybe another 2 tablespoons. It's always kind of hard to tell how much sauce you're going to need when you wind up making this much rice. Okay, so I'm calling that done. It tastes pretty good. It looks good. It smells good. So that is the recipe. I will copy it down into the description below so you can take a look, and I will post, I will edit together an outro after I get everyone's opinions on it. Okay, so My mom had to add a little bit of extra soy sauce, but aside from that, it was pretty good. Like I said, it's kind of hard to judge how much sauce you need when you're doing a big amount like that. I still have to, I still don't have a name for when I'm making recipes. So if you guys could, give me ideas for that. And, you can always adjust your portions in your recipes so you can make less, so you can make more. It just takes a little bit of math and fraction work, but it's not too bad. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do decide to make it, it was pretty easy to make. You just cook the rice, you cook the vegetables, throw it all together, and you're done. If you do make that much rice, I do recommend doing another egg or two because there really wasn't that much egg. Aside from that, it was really good. It made a lot. It was very filling. So if you could subscribe, like my video, share it with all your friends. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.